In the next 7 days, 11 decisions are coming for you, Scorpio. And how you handle each one will determine whether you move forward or stay exactly where you are. This is not a warning meant to frighten you. It is a gentle, honest signal meant to prepare you. Because the energy around your sign right now is not quiet. It is not still. It is not waiting. Something has shifted in the invisible currents that guide your life. And those shifts always bring moments of choice. Some of these decisions will feel small. Some will feel enormous. Some will arrive disguised as ordinary moments, ordinary conversations, ordinary days. And yet, beneath the surface, each one carries weight. Each one is an opportunity to become more of who you truly are, or to shrink back into who you used to be. The promise of this video is simple. By the time you reach the end, you will know what these 11 decisions are, why they matter so deeply for your sign specifically, and how to face them with the calm, clear power that lives inside you. You are being shaped right now. The question is, will you participate in that shaping, or will you let it happen to you passively? Stay with this until the very end. Every word here was written for you. Decision 1. The first decision that is coming for you, Scorpio, is the decision about whether to speak the truth or to stay silent. And before you dismiss this as simple, before you tell yourself that you always say what you mean, take a slow breath and consider the deeper layer of what this decision really involves. There is a difference between speaking a truth that protects you and speaking a truth that opens you. There is a difference between saying something honest because it gets someone off your back and saying something honest because it genuinely reflects what is alive and real inside you. In the next 7 days, you will feel this difference. You will be in a conversation, maybe with someone close to you, maybe with someone you have not spoken to in a long time, and you will feel the familiar pull. The pull to say what is expected. The pull to smooth things over, to keep the peace, to avoid the vulnerability that comes with being truly seen. And underneath that pull, there will be something else. A quieter voice. A steadier signal. Something that knows exactly what needs to be said and is waiting to see if you will trust it. Here is what you need to understand about this moment. Scorpio, your silence has protected you many times. You learned early that words can be used against you, that sharing too much leaves you exposed, that the safest version of yourself is the one who observes and holds back. That strategy has served you. It has kept you from certain kinds of harm. But right now, in this particular window of time, that same silence is becoming a wall, not around the things you want to protect, but around the things you want to grow. The truth you are being asked to speak in the next 7 days is not the kind that burns or destroys. It is the kind that builds. It is the kind that, once spoken, creates space for something real to exist between you and another person, or between you and yourself. You may feel uncertain. You may feel the familiar tension in your chest that comes when you stand at the edge of being honest. That tension is not a sign to retreat. That tension is a sign that what you are about to say actually matters. Let it matter. The first decision is whether you will say what is true, not what is comfortable. And the souls who make that choice in the next 7 days, the ones who choose the vulnerable truth over the safe silence, are the ones who will look back 6 months from now and understand why everything started to shift right here, right in this moment. You are capable of this. You have always been capable of this. The only question is whether you choose it now when it is uncertain, rather than waiting until it feels easy, because Scorpio, it will never feel perfectly easy. But it can feel right. And right now it is right. Decision 2. The second decision that is being pressed toward you in the next 7 days is about letting go. Not in an abstract, poetic way, but in a real, practical, felt in your body way. Something in your life has run its course. You may already know what it is. You may have known for a while, actually, and you have been holding on not because you believe in it anymore, but because releasing it means admitting a certain chapter is over. Scorpio, no sign understands the difficulty of endings quite the way you do. You were made to understand transformation at its deepest level. You know, somewhere inside that nothing truly ends, it just changes form. And yet, when the thing that needs to end is something you have poured yourself into, something you have loved or built or carried, the knowing does not make the releasing any less tender. This decision is not about whether you can survive the letting go. You can. You have survived things far harder than this. This decision is about whether you will choose the release consciously, willingly, with your eyes open, or whether you will wait until the situation forces your hand. Because here is what the energy around your sign is showing very clearly. If you do not make this choice yourself, the choice will be made for you. The thing you are holding on to is already beginning to slip. Not because you are not strong enough, not because you failed, but because its time is simply complete. And there is something waiting on the other side of the release that cannot arrive until your hands are open. Think about what you have been carrying that weighs more than it lifts. Think about the relationship, the role, the expectation, the version of yourself that no longer fits who you are becoming. Think about the story you keep telling yourself about why you cannot move forward yet, about why it is not the right time, about why just a little longer will make the difference. That story is the thing. That story is what needs to be gently, lovingly set down. The second decision is whether you will trust the release. Trust that what is meant to be yours will not leave just because you loosen your grip, and trust that what is meant to leave is already leaving, and your holding on is only making the departure slower and more painful for everyone, including yourself. Let this decision be made from your strength, Scorpio, not from your fear. Release from strength looks like peace. Release from fear looks like collapse. You are not collapsing. You are completing. There is a difference that matters enormously right now. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Decision 3. The third decision arriving for you in the next 7 days is about trust, specifically about whether you will begin to trust someone or something that you have been holding at arm's length. And Scorpio, let us be honest about what trust means for your sign. Trust is not casual for you. It never has been. You have a finely tuned inner radar that can detect insincerity, hidden motives, and shifting loyalties with a precision that most people do not possess. That radar has saved you from a great deal of pain over the years. But that same radar, when it stays locked in protective mode long past the moment of danger, begins to malfunction in a different direction. It starts seeing threats where there are none. It starts keeping good things at a distance, not because they are dangerous, but simply because they are unfamiliar. In the next 7 days, something or someone is going to present itself to you in a way that feels genuine. Maybe it is a person who has been patient with you, who has not pushed or demanded but has simply been present consistently over time. Maybe it is an opportunity that keeps returning, quietly, asking nothing more than your attention. Maybe it is an inner knowing, a pull toward a direction that your logical mind has been resisting because it cannot fully explain the pull. The third decision is whether you will open your heart, not recklessly, not naively, but deliberately with discernment, to the possibility that this thing or person is exactly what it appears to be. Nothing more, nothing less. Good, real, trustworthy. You do not have to throw caution away. You do not have to leap without looking. But you do have to take a step. One honest, open, real step towards something that deserves your trust. That step, made in the next 7 days, has the potential to change the entire landscape of your near future. Trust is not weakness, Scorpio. For someone with your history, your depth, your understanding of how much can go wrong, choosing to trust is one of the bravest things you can do. Choose it with your eyes open and your heart willing. The outcome will surprise you in the best possible way. Decision 4. The fourth decision is about your energy, specifically about where it is going and whether that direction is still serving you. Scorpio, you are not someone who does anything halfway. When you commit to something, you give it everything. When you love deeply. When you work completely. That totality is one of your greatest gifts. But it also means that when your energy flows in the wrong direction, the cost is high. And right now, the energy flowing out of you is going to places, to people, to concerns that are pulling at you without giving anything real back. The fourth decision is about redirecting. Not dramatically, not with a sweeping announcement, but quietly and firmly turning your attention and your effort toward what actually matters, what actually feeds you, what is actually building something worth having. You may feel guilt about this. You may feel as though you are abandoning obligations, disappointing people, walking away from something that needs you. But here is what to consider. Your energy is not infinite. Even yours, Scorpio, and yours burns hotter than most. The things that drain you without building anything are slowly dimming a light that the world genuinely needs to see. Redirecting your energy is not selfish. It is responsible. It is how you protect your capacity to be fully present for the things and the people that genuinely deserve your fullness. In the next 7 days, notice where your energy goes without being asked, without being forced. That natural flow is information. It is showing you where you are meant to be. Honor it. Decision 5. The fifth decision coming toward you is about boundaries, and not the kind you set to keep people away. The kind you set to keep yourself intact. There is something or someone in your life right now that is asking more of you than is reasonable. Maybe you have not named it clearly yet, even to yourself. Maybe you have been telling yourself that things are fine, that you can handle it, that it will get better on its own. But something in your body knows differently. Your shoulders know. Your sleep knows. That quiet, persistent tiredness that follows you even after a full rest, that is information. The fifth decision is whether you will honor what your body and your deeper self are already telling you about what is too much. Setting a boundary is not a declaration of war, Scorpio. It is a declaration of value, your own needs, your own limits. People who genuinely care about you will respect a boundary that comes from an honest and calm place. And people who do not respect it, that response tells you something important. The decision is not just about the boundary itself. It is about what you discover when you hold it. Make the fifth decision and then watch what the world shows you in response. Decision 6. The sixth decision in the next 7 days is about a pattern, a specific repeating pattern that has shown up in your life more than once and is now showing up again. Scorpio, your memory is long. You know patterns. You recognize them. And this particular configuration of events or feelings or relationships, you have seen it before. You know how it starts, you know how it tends to go, and somewhere inside you, you already know how it ends if nothing changes. The sixth decision is whether you will respond differently this time. Not react, not retreat, respond. Deliberately, consciously, with the full awareness of someone who has been here before and has learned something from the experience. You are not the same person you were the last time this pattern appeared. You have more tools now, more clarity, more willingness to see things as they are rather than as you wish they were. The gift of seeing a pattern return is that you now have the option of changing the outcome. That option is the sixth decision. Use it. Change the pattern. Show yourself and the situation that growth is real and it is yours. Some people watch. Others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting. It's about moving. Decision 7. The seventh decision is about rest, and for Scorpio, this is rarely a comfortable one. Rest for your sign can feel like failure, can feel like weakness, can feel like losing ground, falling behind, giving up. But none of those things are what rest actually is. Rest is preparation. Rest is integration. Rest is the space in which the lessons of the last chapter settle into wisdom, rather than just memory. In the next 7 days, there will be a moment, probably more than one, where you will have a choice between pushing through and pausing, between adding more to your plate and stepping back from it, between doing more and simply being. The seventh decision is whether you will allow yourself to genuinely rest, not as a reward you have not earned yet, but as a necessity that your current chapter requires. You are being asked to fill up before you pour out again. And if you do not fill up, what exactly are you planning to pour? Make the choice to pause, Scorpio. Not forever. Just long enough. Just enough to let the fullness return. Decision 8. The eighth decision arriving in the next 7 days is about your vision, what you are reaching toward, what you believe is possible for your life, and whether the image you hold of your future is large enough to match who you are actually becoming. Scorpio, something in you has been quietly expanding. Your understanding of yourself, your tolerance for uncertainty, your willingness to sit with what you do not know while still moving forward, all of it has been growing, even if you have not been tracking it consciously. And there is a chance that the vision you have been holding for your future has not kept pace with that growth. There is a chance it is still sized for an older version of you, a more cautious version, a more limited version. The eighth decision is whether you will allow yourself to want more. Not more in a greedy way. More in a way that is honest. More in a way that says, I have changed and what I am reaching toward needs to reflect that change. You are allowed to revise your vision upward, Scorpio. You are allowed to look at what you used to think was the best you could hope for and then look further. Look further. The distance that opens up when you do will surprise you with how real it feels. Decision 9. The ninth decision in the next 7 days is about forgiveness. Not for someone else's sake, but for yours. There is something you have been carrying. A resentment, a hurt, an unfairness that was never acknowledged or addressed in the way it deserved to be. And Scorpio, of all the signs, you know how to carry something. You can hold a wound in a very deep, very private place and continue to function perfectly well on the surface. No one would know it is there. You barely let yourself acknowledge it most of the time. But it is there. And it is using energy. Real energy that could be going somewhere worth going. The ninth decision is whether you will begin the process of releasing that held pain. Not by pretending it did not happen, not by excusing what was wrong, but by deciding that you are no longer willing to let it live rent-free in the place where your forward energy needs to move. Forgiveness is not a gift to the person who hurt you. It is a reclamation of yourself. It is you deciding that your future is more important than your grievance. It is one of the most powerful decisions any Scorpio can make, and it is available to you right now. Decision 10. The 10th decision coming toward you is about showing up, truly showing up, not as the version of yourself you perform for others, but as the full, unedited, honest, present person you are when no one is watching. There is someone in your life, maybe more than one person, who needs the real you. Not the capable, composed, got everything handled version. The real you. The one who has questions, who feels things deeply, who is not always certain but is always sincere. In the next 7 days, there will be a moment that calls for your presence, your full presence, and the 10th decision is whether you will answer that call. Whether you will put down the armor, not because it is no longer useful, but because the person in front of you deserves to be met by something warmer than armor. Showing up fully as you truly are is a form of courage that not everyone recognizes as courage, but it is. Especially for Scorpio. Especially for someone who has learned through experience that being fully seen carries risk. Show up anyway. The moment will hold you. So will the person you show up for. Decision 11. The 11th decision, the final one in this 7-day window, and in many ways the one that encompasses all the others, is about belief. Specifically, about whether you believe that what you are moving toward is real. Whether you believe that the changes you have been making, the growth you have been doing, the patience you have been practicing, whether any of it is actually adding up to something. Because Scorpio, there will come a moment in the next 7 days where doubt arrives. Not loud, dramatic doubt. Quiet doubt. The kind that shows up early in the morning when everything is still and simply asks, is this working? Is any of this actually working? The 11th decision is what you say to that quiet voice. And the answer does not have to be loud or certain or perfectly confident. The answer just has to be honest. And the honest answer is yes. Yes, it is working. Yes, the ground is shifting beneath you even when you cannot feel the movement. Yes, the person you are becoming is real, and the life that person is building is real, and the next chapter that is opening slowly, steadily, absolutely is real. Believe in your own becoming, Scorpio. That is the 11th decision. And it may be the most important one you make this week. You have 2 options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are. These 11 decisions are not happening to you, Scorpio. They are happening for you. Every choice point that arrives in the next 7 days is the universe asking whether you are ready to step into the next version of your life. You have always been someone who faces what others avoid. You have always been someone who goes deeper when others stay on the surface. That is not going to change. What is changing is the level at which you are being invited to operate. Say yes to that invitation. One decision at a time. You are ready for this.